let's make lobster rolls. Here I have two beautiful lobsters that I'm going to turn into lobster rolls. You can either buy your lobsters pre-cooked or you can boil them yourself. In my case, I have some pre-cooked lobsters. First step is you're going to want to grab the lobster by the head and the tail and simply twist until you crack it out like this. Set this to the side and do the same thing with your second lobster if you have one. Then after this, you can see a ton of stuff falls out. This is not necessary. After we do that, we're going to want to do a similar thing with our claws. We're going to grab them like this, twist, and break them off from right there, just like that. And then same thing with the other claw. And again. Until you have two tails, four claws, and your lobster head. These you can throw away since they don't contain any meat inside them. Now, once you've thrown away your lobster heads, I recommend having something you can smash open the claws with, a sharp knife, a good pair of scissors, and two bowls. One to discard anything that is not meat, and one to toss your meat in. Now, once you've cracked it open, you'll see that you have this part here. This is not any meat, and we don't need this, so you can simply just take your knife and chop this off. Like this, then you'll have this. You can throw that in our discard bowl. There may be still some that you can't get because of the shell. So, we can take our scissors and we can just cut along here until we get our shell open. Once you've cut your lobster open and you have something like this, go ahead and just scoop the meat out. Make sure you're not grabbing anything else, just the direct meat like this. Once you've done this, you can go ahead and wash the meat, just to make sure you're not taking anything that is not necessary. Once you've washed your meat like this, go ahead and put it in your clean bowl for the meat. Go ahead and do this for the rest of anything you have left of the lobster. Now once you've done that for your tails, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the claws. Now the claws are trickier for this part. I recommend using something like this and just hitting the claw on it until it cracks and opening it up. For example, like this. As you can see, my claw has cracked here. And once you have enough cracks, you can slowly start to wedge it open. Now that you've cleaned up everything and throw away all your shells, you're going to go ahead and take your lobster and just roughly chop it up until you have some small chunks, so that you're not biting into huge chunks of lobster when you turn these into rolls. So just go ahead and go through every piece. You want them almost like this big per piece, so they will mix well with everything that you have. Once you've finished chopping up your lobster, go ahead and transfer it to a big bowl where you can mix in all the ingredients to turn it into a lobster roll. So, first step is we're going to grab some mayonnaise. Make sure that you don't put too much mayonnaise, because if you have more mayonnaise than meat, it's not going to really taste. So put in your mayonnaise, some dill, and a squeeze of some fresh lemon. Now, go ahead and mix it up. Now, let's go ahead and toast our buns. Just pop them in your toaster and let them toast for a few minutes. Now that our rolls have popped, let's take them out. They're quite crispy. Looks good. Now that we have our bread here ready, I have one whole avocado. I'm just going to chop it up into cubes so we can put it on the bread. Just simply chop it up into some small cubes, just like so. We're going to go. Just chop it. It's going to take a hot minute. lobster